beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and today we have a whole bunch of really exciting new indie makeup to talk about. I have an overflowing box of shame, and I have so many cool indie releases that I really wanted to just show you, get your opinions about what you want more in-depth videos on. I'm going to show you close-ups, swatches. I'm also going to show you this eye look that turned out way better than I expected. I'm going out with my spouse tonight. I wanted to just go for something that was kind of romantic and sultry, a little bit neutral, but with a little bit of pop of color in there. And I ended up with this eye look that I love so, so much. I thought it was going to turn out kind of meh, and I was just going to be okay with it, but I honestly love it so much. I think it turned out so pretty. I did this one using the Spring Magic palette from Unearthly, which this has so many fun, bright colors. I definitely want to do more looks with this. So we're going to look at the Unearthly Spring Magic collection. I also have the Crow palette from Wicked Widow, and I have a few things from What's Up Beauty. I have two of their Serengeti highlighters and these super beautiful Egyptian Queen collection products. There's some eyeliners and some lipsticks, and these lipsticks are genuinely like little works of art. I I don't even want to swatch them because they're so pretty. I feel like I have to. I feel obligated to swatch them for the video, but I really don't want to. But just that's how much I love you. And it's a lot because once you see these, you'll understand they're so stunningly gorgeous. So we have a lot of products to look at. Lipsticks, eyeliners. We've got this whole collection, whole lot of products to look at. Let's get to the fun part and actually look at these items, start swatching them. I'll give you the info that I have, and I'll wrap up all my thoughts at the end.
We're starting off with the Spring Magic collection from Unearthly Cosmetics. This collection has one Ghoul Glaze lip gloss. It's the one you're looking at right here in the shade Pollen. That's $14. There are also two liquid highlighters, one blush palette, and one eyeshadow palette. It seems that everything is in stock except for the eyeshadow palette. I know they did a couple of pre-orders, but I'm not sure if they're planning on restocking the palette for another round. But you can still grab this lip gloss, and these highlighters I think are really interesting. I haven't used these yet. I have used both of the palettes, but I think Unearthly specifically is really good at doing something pretty different. And I feel like I genuinely don't have anything like these incandescent highlighters. I don't imagine myself reaching for a shifty greenish liquid highlight very often, but I do feel like this is something really different, even in my very extensive collection. And I can imagine myself using this Awaken highlighter more, probably as like a blush topper type of situation. But I think that these would both be really pretty on the eyes too. So I would love to do a video where I try these out and just see how they work for me because I am really intrigued. Anytime I see something new, it excites me, even if it's not my exact personal style. I just find it intriguing. Now, I have used this incandescent blush palette, and I have to say, in this entire collection, I think this is my favorite thing. The packaging is obviously super beautiful. Unearthly always does something a little bit, I would say, like hauntingly beautiful. It's always a little bit spoopy, which I love. And this blush palette is all shimmer blushes. It's just gorgeous. I can imagine many different styles and skin tones getting good use out of this. I love that even though there is a variety of shades in here, there does seem to be a unifying undertone. So it's really easy to mix these together. You can just dip your brush into two different shades, or you can layer them up if you want to do that ombre blush that's very popular right now. I also think that these would make good eyeshadows, but I have not used them in that way just yet. In general, I am a glowy blush gal, and I know not everybody is. So if you're not into a casually sweaty cheek, maybe you're not going to be as excited about this incandescent blush palette as I am, but this is my favorite thing in the entire collection. Lastly, in the Spring Magic collection, we have the eyeshadow palette. This one is pretty pricey. It's $78. I know there are some codes floating around out there. I personally do not have an affiliate code with Unearthly Cosmetics, but I know a bunch of people do. I'm sure Heather does. She did a collaboration with them. I'll try to list some down in the description box. I know several of my friends have codes with them. This is a larger palette. It is 18 pans. I love that this is half matte, half shimmer. That is my favorite. I love the way this is laid out. It's so satisfyingly color coordinated. We have a beautiful mix of some neutrals, blues, greens, pinks, a little bit of purple. You know, I love a little green and purple. So as soon as I see that in a palette, I am automatically starting to get drawn into those specific colors. But I think that this is a beautiful combination of spring into summertime colors. Every single one of these shadows swatches and performs incredibly well for me. All of the metallic shades are really bright and shimmery. I do find these are best applied with a fingertip versus a brush, but in general, they are nice bright metallics, which I prefer. And all of the mattes are very, very smooth, very consistent, opaque, blendable. I just think that this is a really well done palette. I think a lot of people are going to be able to get use out of this. As far as the formulas go, they're impactful, but they're not so overly pigmented that they're crumbly and maybe difficult for beginners or just not as technically savvy folks with their eyeshadows. But I think just the layout, the combination, everything about this is really, really working for me. It's probably one of my favorite Unearthly palettes that I've ever tried. In general, I'm just very impressed with this entire collection, but especially the palettes have really made a good impression on me. I want you to see these eyeshadows in action. I did a very simple little eye look today, so I'm going to give voiceover Amanda a little bit of a break because we still have a lot of video left ahead of us. And I'm just gonna play a little background music so that you can see how these actually perform on the eye, how they look close up. But this is a pretty straightforward, simple look, so I don't think you necessarily need me to narrate it to you. So, voiceover Amanda will be back pretty soon after this beautiful eyeshadow is complete.
What if I told you I couldn't stay? Take me or leave me. You can still walk away. What if I told you this love won't be easy? Will you still be here? Is this real? Will you still be here? If I say how I feel, I don't wanna wake up one day and see you gone. Will you still be here? Will you still be here? What if I showed you I could change right really hope you don't walk away. What if I showed you this love could be easy? Will you still be here? Is this real? Will you still be here? If I say how I feel, I don't wanna wake up one day and see you gone. Will you still be here? Will you still be here? Na 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 na. Will you still be here? Na 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 na. Will you still be here? Na 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 na. Will you still be here? Na 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 na. Will you still be here?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. We're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. I want all of you. Forever.
Na 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 na. Will you still be here? Na 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 na.
Okay, voiceover Amanda is back to talk about some of these What's Up beauty products. First, we have the two Serengeti highlighters. These are priced at $34 a piece, but one of them is currently on sale. So if you are particularly interested in the Safari Sunset highlighter, this is a good time to go and check that out because the What's Up Beauty site has that one listed at $23.80 US dollars. So, pretty decent little sale. You can also pick up a bundle with both of the highlighters if that's something you're interested in. That is $54.40. These, I don't really feel like you need both of them. At the end of the day, these ended up looking pretty similar on me anyway. Maybe on a different skin tone, the difference is a little bit more exaggerated. But I do feel like, especially if the shades are swirled together on a brush, there's not a huge jump. Obviously, the Wild Acadia one is a bit lighter, and Safari Sunset is a bit warmer as well. But I wouldn't really call this like a crazy shade range or anything. I do think these are very, very beautiful. All of the products look like works of art. I just wish there was maybe more variety in the color. I would love to see more shades for this. Next up, we have some products from the Egyptian Queen collection. These are the liquid eyeliners, and I have to say, these are such cool packaging. I love this royal blue. Everything feels really, really heavy and luxurious. The two eyeliners are very, very different. We have this golden green, almost multi-chrome shade. I would say it's shifty. I wouldn't quite call it multi-chrome. Maybe duochrome is a better descriptor. It's $25. It has this really precision little brush. This type of eyeliner isn't my personal jam. It's just not something that I gravitate towards, and it's definitely not something I'm good at. But I will say, based on my very limited experience, the black version is incredibly opaque and very, very smooth. I was impressed by this. Even though I don't use this type of product on my own eyes, I have swatched a lot of these, and I thought that the opacity and consistency of this black eyeliner was definitely something of note. Oh my gosh, these lipsticks are so gorgeous. Again, I love this blue. Something about this color is just very delicious and pleasing to me. The lipstick packaging is very similar in style to the eyeliner, and it is similarly hefty and luxurious. The lids are magnetic. We've got these little custom stickers on the bottom, but look at this. Look, I don't even know how truly they got this level of detail. Every single little bit of these is just perfect, and I it's immaculate. I've never seen anything like this. It's crazy. I hated every moment of swatching these because even the top of the bullet had a little design on it. I did swatch it though. I really didn't want to. Just because these are so beautiful. But for science, I will swatch it. For you, I will swatch it. But I definitely didn't love doing it. I will say these colors are very beautiful. I wish there was one deeper shade. These are the types of colors I love to wear, but I do think we could have gone for like a super rich reddish brown in this collection as well. Overall, super pretty. Don't ever want to wear them because I don't want to mess them up, but they are gorgeous little works of art. The last product that we're looking at in today's indie makeup roundup is the Wicked Widow The Crow palette. There is an extensive collection that includes lipsticks, makeup brushes, a highlighter palette. There's a really cool collector's box set. There's a super cute little purse that looks like a gravestone. There's a lot in this collection. I only have my hands on the palette. This is definitely what I'm most interested in and most likely to get good use out of. But there is a whole really cool collection. If this is something that you're interested in, I highly recommend checking out the Wicked Widow site. Everything is pretty much on pre-order right now. But it is still available if you want to pre-order it. You're just going to have to wait a couple of months, most likely. And Wicked Widow is the only brand in today's video that I have an affiliate code with. I don't know if affiliate codes are going to work on this collection or not, since it's a little special limited edition collection. But you can always try my code. It's just my first name, Amanda. Again, that is an affiliate code, but it should save you a couple bucks if codes apply to this collection, to the pre-orders and all that. Always worth a shot. I really like the idea of this whole collection. I love that the palette colors are very true to the film. I do think there are a couple shades in here that are a little bit too similar, but I think in staying true to the film, that's kind of just what happened. Some of the silvers are pretty similar, but you know what? I love a bright metallic silver eyeshadow, so I'm not even really mad at it. I think some of these deep blackish mattes are too similar as well. That's not as exciting to me. I can be excited about multiple shiny silvers, but I do think that's my one sort of gripe with this palette, is that some of the shades are too similar. Maybe it could have been pared down into a slightly smaller offering, but these red shades are stunning. The mattes, the bright red metallic shade are just so special. I really like this. I definitely want to do some looks with this, so let me know what type of thing you want to see because I really like this little palette.
There are so many exciting indie releases that have recently released, that are about to release. I honestly don't have enough eyelids. I don't have enough space on my face. I know that we're going to continue to see so many interesting, cool, exciting indie releases this year, and we're really just getting started, although we are halfway through the year now, believe it or not. I would love to hear what you think about these releases. Do you have any of these products? Do you want to see specific dedicated videos, more looks? I always love to hear what you think about things too. So let me know what would be most fun and helpful for you. Leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Excuse me for being this cute. I have no self-restraint. Why does my voice sound bad? Let's try that again. Okay. I don't know what that was. I know it's really basic, but honestly, who cares? It's so cute. Whew. Okay. I really want to use more of this stuff. I wanted to use more of these Spring Magic things, but I'm testing out these new Huda blush filters today, so I didn't want to put blush on top of them and ruin my wear test because I'm currently filming that video too, although I'm gonna try to make that one come out first. So it's probably already out. But anyway, that was a whole lot of talking to tell you that I didn't use the blush palette for this video, but it's super pretty. So many shiny things and so little time to put them all over my face. I think that's the whole tagline of this channel. As I'm filming this, I literally just got a whole gorgeous package from DD's Signature, which I've never tried them before, so I really want to give them a dedicated video. And I have 2 other indie releases that are the tracking says they're out for delivery today. So we got a lot of indie releases on our plates. And I love an indie makeup feast, you know what I'm saying? Why do I say the weirdest stuff? I am so sorry. Or you're welcome. I think it's both. Oh my gosh. I'm so cute today. I used to never say stuff like that to myself because I thought that it was like a conceited thought to have, but it's not, it's really not like that. It's more like I'm hyping myself up. And I also hype other people up. I tell everybody that they're cute. I give them compliments all the time. I am that person that will walk up to a stranger and be like, I love your skirt. I love your earrings. I love your eyeshadow. That's me 100% of the time. I have made a friend that way too. My friend Lindsay was literally bartending and she was wearing this gorgeous lipstick and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your lip color. It's just so flattering on you. And she pulled it out of her pocket. She was like, thanks. It was some Kat Von D color. This was a long time ago. And we've been friends ever since that day. Do it. Compliment people. You might make a new girlfriend. Or at the very least, you'll get a good lipstick recommendation. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. There's a bunch of birds in the tree outside. They're distracting me. My shiny eyeshadow is distracting me. My friends were texting me. That was distracting me. Honestly, I keep thinking about how I need a snack. Maybe I should just be done working for the day. Doing great. We made it this far. That was such a weird way to phrase that. Queen of making it weird. Anybody who's met me in person can vouch for that. I got my little cute little summertime colorful shell earrings on. I think I need a little break. I think I need some french fries. That fixes everything. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with all my weird rambles. And thanks for hanging out and playing with pretty sparkly eyeshadows and pretty sparkly highlighters and all the pretty things with me. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. And I hope that I'm going to see you in the next one. I'll be here. I'll just be here waiting for that beautiful little face of yours because I love your face. I'll see you soon. See you in the next one. Okay, I'm going to give you a hug. All right. Bye.